Hello, my name is Vansh Agarwal and I'm presenting my project of ELP101. The topic I've chosen is 12 volt to 24 volt DC converter. 12 volt to 24 volt DC converter circuit is here. The circuit which is here is used to generate the output voltage whose magnitude is just double of the supplied input voltage. In our circuit, we have supplied 12 volt in the input terminal and received the 24 volt approximately at the output terminal. The basic building block of the circuit around is a very well known ICCD4049, which is a hex inverter. This is a hex inverter. This can be this can be constructed with the support of a single IC along with some other components. So as shown here, this CD4049 holds 6 inverter gates on a single package. In this IC, for input purpose, pin 3 is used, while for the output purpose, pin 2 is used for the first gate. Input 3 and output 2 for the first gate. In the same way, for the second gate, pin 5 is used as input and pin 4 is used as an output terminal, and in the same manner for rest all gates. For the supply voltage, pin 1 is used. For the supply voltage, pin 1 is used, and for the ground purpose, pin 8 is used, while pin number 13 and 16 are not used. The IC work on the voltage range 3 volt to 15 volt. Excessive voltage more than 15 volt will destroy the IC. So provide input voltage in range 3 volt to 15 volt. We are taking. So as we are using NOT gate, 6 NOT gate, here is the truth table. If the input is 0, we get an output of 1, and if the input is 1, then we get output of 0. So coming on to the circuit components, we have taken IC CD4049, resistor, capacitor and diodes. The values are given, and also we have taken an electromechanical relay. The circuit diagram of 12 volt to 24 volt DC converter is here. So as described earlier, CD4049 holds 6 inverter gates on a single package. In this, IC for input is given to pin 3 while output is taken from pin 2 and similarly others. So what we have to do is first assemble the circuit properly and now provide the power supply. In this circuit, we are utilizing all 6 gates of the NOT gate. With the assist of the pin 3 and pin 4, we have firstly construct an oscillator along the capacitor C1 as well as capacitor R1. With the help of values of R1 and R2, the oscillation frequency can be calculated. The reset left gates are connected to the parallel to work like buffer, which increases the speed of signal. All the input pin, that is 3, 5, 11 and 14 are linked together and connected with the frequency source through oscillator. In the same way, all the outputs 2, 4, 15, 2, 4, 15 and 12 are linked together and connected to the voltage enhanced circuit. By the support of the capacitor as well as resistor, a voltage multiplier circuit can be constructed. This circuit is mainly used at the time when we need to produce more output voltage as compared with the given input voltage. In this circuit, we are using largely accepted, generally employed half-wave series multiplier. Okay, for the construction of voltage doubler circuit, we have a requirement of 2 diodes, 2 capacitor along with the oscillation voltage as we can see in the figure. So moving on to the working of this 12 volt to 24 volt DC converter. So we can find from the diagram that diode D1 works in the forward bias state, and which in turn charges the capacitor C2 until it is fully charged. So after some time, our capacitor C2 is fully charged, and this further would behave like a battery in series along the power supply. At the similar period of time, diode D2 start conducting due to the diode D1 and capacitor C3 charges. So this start conducting. Hence, the voltage that we receive at C3 is total voltage of the voltage supply and the voltage across C2. So the voltage across C3 is the 12 volt and the voltage across the capacitor, which in turn would give the double, that is 24 volts. So, so what is the main advantage? The chief advantage of the circuit is that it permits to produce higher value voltage from a very low value of input source voltage, and there is no need to use a transformer. In case we don't have a transformer, then this circuit is very good to use. So at the output terminal of the diode D2, you can run 24 volt relay with the assist of 12 volt of power supply. So yes, the purpose is fulfilled and we have successfully created a 12 volt to 24 volt DC converter circuit. Thank you.